All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises and glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakah Kadash, and double honors to all the apostles, all the bishops, the great minister, one that there's truth in. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that is pushing the word all four corners, truth and sincerity. I'm the brother Kawam Gabar coming back with another lesson to edify the body. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, the house of David. In Lord's willing to edify in video and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Let me sit amongst wisdom, because we know the Lord Yahweh Shem. It's just real quick in the spirit, man. Just really, really quick. A couple of scriptures, just meditating on the Lord did not impart her wisdom nor understanding, and I have to do a better job in the spirit, man, to be patient with my wife, man, because he's the one who gave me her, and just working on myself, working on my own salvation with fear and trembling. So this is just real quick, Sirach, known as Ecclesiasticus, known as Sirach 36, and starting at the 22nd verse, 21st, it says, a woman will receive every man, yet is one daughter better than the other? See, the Lord sets up, the Lord he gives you the wife, right? It says, the beauty of a woman cleareth the countenance of, and a man loveth nothing better, right? This is going into wisdom, really is going into wisdom, but really, it's a two-part scripture. It's a carnal and spiritual, but it's more spiritual because wisdom is Sophia, and that's what gives us understanding that the Lord is in control of all things. And it says, the beauty of the woman cleareth the countenance, right? And a man loveth nothing better. Because we want our women to be right, but we know that the Lord did not impart her wisdom nor understanding. And that's what I'm not fighting with, but that's what I have to realize at the end of all things, is that the Lord is in control, and he's the one who, and I know he gave me a woman, we know all women are not righteous, but the elect woman is more righteous than the 2/3, and I just got to be grateful, and I am grateful, pretty much. I am truly grateful, but I'm just trying to work on it, and I'm being 100 in the spirit with the just knowing that the Lord is in control of all things, and just bringing it out in the spirit. It says, if there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue, then is not her husband like no other man, no other men? And I know in the spirit, man, that my wife, she does me well, and just I have to be better at all. I have to be better. I'm just bringing this up because I have to be better. I have to be better because it starts with Yahweh Bashemel Shai, and we know the order. Yahweh Shai, the man, and then the woman. And I know that the Lord in Genesis 3 says, I will make enmity between you and your seed, which is talking about the Israelites, But it starts with the man. It starts with take the accountability, taking the accountability, being responsible, the accountability of my fuck ups, man. It says, he that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, and helpeth like unto himself, right? A pillar of rest. Because I believe, I know that in the spirit, man, she's a pillar of rest. But it's talking about Sophia. When you seek Sophia, when you sit in amongst the wisdom, she's going to, which is Yahweh Shai, he's going to give you understanding, wisdom and understanding that you ain't nothing without the Lord. The Lord is the one who controls all things, So let's get to it. Let's get Proverbs 14, and let's go to the let's go to let's get in. This is King James version. It says, because Yahweh had deprived her of wisdom, neither had he imparted her to understand. He's talking about the actual woman, right? This is the let's get this in there. Let's get it in the let's see. It's the same thing. It's talking about the same thing. It's the same thing. Let's read it again. Because Yahweh, Bahashim, had deprived her of wisdom. Who? The woman. And so I have to be better with my woman. And I'm just bringing this out in the spirit because I'm not, I'm no better than nobody. I'm not better than, I'm just working on myself, and I'm just in the spirit, and whoever it may reach out to, because it's actually reaching out to me. It begins with me. It says, because Yahweh had deprived her of wisdom, neither he had imparted her understanding. Let's get Proverbs 14 and 33. Let's go to it in the, because as I'm driving home after camp, it really makes it I'm just trying to sit amongst wisdom, man, pretty much. I'm just trying to be humble and humble enough, be vulnerable enough to be wise. It says this is Proverbs 14 and 33. And it says, wisdom resteth in the heart of him that hath understanding. That's exactly where I'm trying to rest, man. I'm trying to, I'm working on myself every day. That's what we do every day. We're working, every member of the elect, Lord's will be of the elect. We're working on ourselves first and foremost, because we know that it begins and ends with Yahweh B'Shem Shai and the elect. And everything's getting ready to fall in place. When you rest with the Lord, everything falls in place. It says, wisdom resteth in the heart, which is your mind, of him that hath understanding. But that which is in the midst of fools is made known. I don't want to be a fool. I want to be in the house of the wise, because it's going to fools said in their heart there is no power. Who wants to live like that? Who, you being granted with this truth, being blessed with the truth, why would you want to go back into the world and be like something that you're not, Well, let's close out with Proverbs, man. And Proverbs 9 and 10. This was brought out of camp. And it reads, it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And the knowledge of the holy, right? The holy is what? To be separate is understanding. To be dwell in the house of the wise, that's holy, because we know the world we're living in, 2/3 are going to be cut off and die. Esau's not, we know this is Esau's world, and just being humble, goes back to being humiliated. He said the meek shall inherit the earth. And who was the most meekest man under Yahweh Shai? Was the prophets. Starting with Noah, and started with Adam, because we know that to be Yahweh Shai, but the little scriptures say a man shall not be was meant not to be alone. He was meant to have a helpmeet. And Yahweh knew exactly what he's doing. The Lord, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashim Shai, has never made a mistake. So, hey, man, Lord's willing, that, hey, let me read it again. It says, the fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. The fear, and the fear was placed in the womb from the beginning. And Lord's willing, we are the elect, and Lord's willing, we are the elect, and we must believe that we are the elect, because we fear Yahweh Shemel Shai is not. There is no no happenstance, starting with the elder apostles, elder bishops on down. This is the closing scripture. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. So the Lord imparted to us wisdom and understanding. We're his wife. So why should I, pretty much because I'm talking about myself, right? That I need to do better. I need to do better. And, pray for we to do better. That's why we're one body, one mind, one spirit, and watch the Lord bless us, man. He's going to bless us, man, in this time. So with that, Lord's willing is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem. Harakah HaKadosh is just real short in spirit, Shalom. DTA, blah, blah, blah. Kwama, shalom, shalom.